slideshow.
So I'm like I said, I'm a mom, and also I'm running a program. This is our organization name. We are running a program in Markham because I live in Richmond Hill. We don't have much program in with our community in Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Aurora. So we have to come all the way here. So and Madra also is getting 20 years old. I will go through what happens after high school. So then I decided, okay, now it's she's going to be off from school, and I'm going to spend more time with her in the daytime. So we're going to start some program that fits for my daughter that I like, and I think it's other kids also benefiting from it. So I know it's hard to find the right program. You have to pick here and there and there. Some has physical exercises, some has art, and some has, so it's different programs running everywhere. You need to pick and choose. So some I like to have it for parent support, plus I get benefit from it because mother gets a lot of friends in our area too, and there's a lot of people are stuck in the home. I want to bring them out in our community because I'm another mom, so mom can talk to another mom, so I wanted to bring them out. So I created, we started running this program since November. We are very fresh. It's going very good. We are doing it good. So I wanted to go through a little bit, whatever, all the people, kids covered, the young kids and the kids, it's very surprising. They did their very good job of learning every single things. There's a little bit, things I can give you more, like having a daughter and seeing in community. I can give you a little bit more detail, like how can you approach them and talk to them, and how can you support mostly. Okay, so I'll just go through a little bit about the autism spectrum disorder. Like you guys already said, it's like 1 in 66 children. This is 2018 study shows 1 in 66 children getting this autism spectrum disorder. And then it's like mostly like you guys already said, boys. As I was always wondering why always whenever I go, it's like always a boys team. There's no girls team. Why is it more boys? I don't have friends for Madura. Then we realized when we do this research, it's more boys get affected than the girls. So 1 in 42 and 1 in 189 is affected. So I'm going to go through a little bit of characteristics, like adinde Tamilayum solluren a little bit. So adinde characteristics eppadi irukum chinna chinna idhal affected adinde neengal paakakuriya irukumenda. Autism spectrum disorder is a big umbrella. So neengal vandu இவர் இந்த பிள்ளைக்கு ஆட்டிசம் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னா நீங்க தச்சமே சில நேரம் நம்பவும் மாட்டீங்க. என்னடா நாங்கள் we don't see any difference ன்னு தான் சொல்லுவீங்க. So it's a big umbrella. So they are affected from the age to the middle. So it's like their characteristic, their things shows very mild to a high spectrum disorder. You can see like high functioning to a low functioning kid, you can see in your class or in your community. So these are the ones you can see commonly. I deleted whatever because I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a mom and trying to use my experience to help other parents and kids. So whatever I seen it, I picked the characteristics. You might see, if you're going to internet, you will see more stuff. I only picked whatever I seen it, I know it's sure. So those are the ones I picked it. So some kids, strengths you can see. Some are good in readings, some are good in drawing, and exceptional memory. They will remember things. Like mother sometimes, even in the back, she will say, "Oh, that's his dad." And you say, "No." Then you go, that's the dad. She can recognize from far. So those kind of skills they have. And music, most kids love music, dance. So I seen it. And the other thing is, like, some kids, they are very nice in like doing something with the hands, so sculpturing, like 3D sculpturing and stuff. They like to make pots and stuff, so that also they are good in it. So there's some weakness in exhibiting in the autism spectrum disorder. You can see, I mean, the impairment of social skills, like you guys already gone through. They don't come and talk like, oh, hi. But you will see also not everyone is like that. If you see mother is different. Mother will come and say hi, hi, hi to everyone. So there is exceptions too. So it's like not every kid is same. Autism spectrum, no, every kid, you cannot compare one to another. There's no apple to apple. So they are different. So, and mostly they have problem with communicating things. So it's like some are communicated with pictures communication system. So when you ask questions, they might don't know how to process it in the brain to tell you the answer. So they might be quiet. That's another reason for the social skill to come. So they just withdraw. Okay, I don't know how to answer this question. I just go and sit on my own. So difficulty communication, language issues, and depending on routines. So they like to have a routine. Mostly they like to have a routine. Even us, we like to have, okay, morning we wake up, breakfast, go to work and come back. If anything changed, morning something happened, oh no, you have to go before this, then we get distracted, like, okay, what happens, right? So you can imagine how is their routine changes will affect if they have to go on a vacation or somewhere, something new for them. So we need to prepare them before, so you will have a better trip, better troubleshooting in the trip. So the other one is a behavior problem. It's a common issue that also it's coexistence with this disorder, and difficulty in sleeping, toileting, and eating. So toilet training takes time, and they might don't say it, and you will see accidents happening. So there's so many things we need to, as other people, we need to understand and accept and help them. And the other thing is coexistence of the conditions, like seizure disorder. Mother has seizure disorder. So seizure means first time when I heard it seizure, I don't know what seizure means. So I asked them and said, there's a lady said, oh, it's a fits. We call it fits in Sri Lanka. That's a valley. So that's the one is seizure disorder. So mother has seizure disorder. Mostly a lot of kids are in anti-seizure medication. So that also another side effect might affect them. So then some have migraine headaches because they might have tumors and stuff. So they might have migraine headaches and stuff. Allergy disorder, you will see mostly, these places always they put no nuts, no nuts, no nuts. So they are, very sensitive to things, I guess. So again, I'm not a medical professional. I just seen it, following it, so I'm just letting you guys know. The other is behaviors that you can see is like suddenly the behavior change in kids, and then you will see aggression. You will see that now. It's covering. Sometimes they say covering their ears, like we don't know what's the thing is. That's another thing you can see. Something's bothering them, so they cover. So if you're doing something, just take attention. Okay, something is bothering. Leave them a little bit, then they will come back to the routine. And lots of sometimes parents you can see it's like they will grow up to the ladder, and then like a learning thing or something, all of a sudden it's everything stopped. Like you see that also one of the coexistence of this autism spectrum. And difficulty sleeping, that's another one, and mood change that you will see. It's like 1 minute they will laugh and all of a sudden they cry. You wouldn't know, like it takes time to understand them. Then teeth grinding, that also I seen it in some kids, and I seen it in an adult in Rena in Newmarket. I went to see the place. I seen it. There's somebody following us. I didn't even see some noise coming behind us all the time. That's him, doing it like a tick 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 tick. That's how I know somebody's following me. So that's his habit. And walking on toes, I never seen it. I seen it, so I took it. Maybe I might see it later with the training I am having. And self-injurious behaviors like biting, hitting, slapping. They might do this. Some kids when they get irritated or anything. Some go bang their head in the things. So those are. It's like I'm not alarming you guys that autism is like, now you can see it's like autistic kid sitting here with you all this time quietly listening. So you can see it's not that autism is, this person has autism spectrum, I need to be alerted, I need to be careful when I talk to them. So that's that information, if somebody's telling you it's wrong, it's like they are very, different people are different, so we need to, deal with them like, treat them like the other kids, regular kids. So and another thing is, I was just, when I say this, I remember I was talking to another autistic kid and he was saying, okay, auntie, what is normal? So it's like, we are saying, oh, we are normal. What is normal? He was asking, what is normal, auntie? So for, like, one of the kid covered that too. For me, it's I'm normal. For you, you might be doing normal, but it's not. It's like they need time to process, so they're a little bit slow or different the way they are working. But it's, a lot of kids are with autism. They are in good jobs and they are doing great. Unless it's somebody that really affected by the autistic, then it's like you might see they're like drooling. They cannot do much. So they also, enjoy with music and stuff. So, and chewing on clothes, I never seen that until I started my program. There's parents start calling me and saying there's a student, he chews a t-shirt and then rips it off. So that's one thing I just get to know about it. So, but it was on the internet. Then the other one is like, they make noises. Some, there's one kid comes there, so he will make a nice music. All the time he makes, you don't need a guitar, you don't need any instrument, he makes that music. You will say right away, okay, this is the song he's playing in his mind. But he all keep repeating over and over, then he'll come to the work back. And repetitive rocking or other moments, like, your kids covered already, so they will do something to, bring them back to something happening, they will, do that, then they will come back to whatever they left it. So they need time. So
see, that's very
yes, that's you
together.
Yeah. So this is Madhura and us. She had, like I said, she had a tuberous sclerosis. It's a I wouldn't say disease. It's a condition that grows with the brain. There's a tissues grows with the brain. That was her main diagnosis. But then she had seizures. Kids couldn't control it until 2007. She had a brain surgery. So this is the picture, like, they opened the skull and put their cables, and they were testing it to make sure, okay, seizures is coming this one part of the side, so we can, that's the one is triggering, so we can remove that portion, and she could be controlled by the medicine. So they finally, they did. Here she is. Before, she cannot walk. She'll after 3 feet, she will lie down, fall down, runs and fall. And she was starting to lose her ability to do things like walking and climbing stairs, and she forgot, like, she was saying at least 2 words, then she started, dropping that to 1 word, then pointing fingers. Then after the surgery, it's like a miracle. We got the physiotherapy and occupational therapy at home, and we can see slowly she started walking to the stairs and, you know, with the therapy and everything, because the brain, they control the brain. So no more seizures, they can control it by the medicine. She's not seizure free 100% by the medicine. So her normal development started to come thing. Then we can start seeing more autistic stuff now, because now she is not under the seizures and stuff. So now we can start to see, oh, now we know she has autism. Before I couldn't, recognize. I didn't accept when the doctor say, oh, she has autism. I didn't accept anything because she didn't show any signs of it. Then, as soon as she started regular life, pick up stuff. So this is us. And she has a sibling, Anna, a brother named Madhu, and he's very supportive. So the other stuff, it's a ways of child with autism affects family life. One is like, you guys covered parental stress, emotional impact. Yeah.
Yeah, the seizure disorder, how long is stay on, like how long you before your daughter, how long you got it, like every
frequently, like, she will have, like, before the surgery, she would have like more than 20 seizures a day.
Oh.
She will have it. So all are like within a minute, but it's like a cluster. It comes.
It's like a
and
full body, one is one part, like a.
No, it's like
body.
a different type of seizures she got.
Oh.
When she started in 8 months, she started to get dropping her head. So no one noticed, like we didn't know, we thought she's having a hiccup. So she was dropping heads.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, then we gave her water and, carrying her around and see, again she's dropping. Even the doctors couldn't, recognize it. We went to all the emergency, they didn't recognize, and even in Toronto East General, there was a doctor saying, pediatric doctor saying, it could be a habit. So, yeah, so it's not a habit or it starts overnight, dropping a head, you need to take care, like, that's called a salam seizures. So then, there's another doctor seen it right away. She said, okay, take her to sick kids. No one understand, just sick kids the right
My
place.
daughter, she got it, but it stayed for 1 year, 2 years almost.
Yeah, it's like if they can, control with their, medicine.
Yeah,
What happened is, for her, the MRI took a long time. So I can, I wanted to finish this, so I don't want it to, So I'll talk to you and talk to you guys later. I wanted to continue this, so kids are focused, so, I want them to know this one first. So it's like, parental stress, emotional stress, siblings impacted by that, because one, like you guys said, it's like one, you will ask, where's your sister? Oh, anga Madura, nawa verela, nawa vlayadela. Oh, sometimes she's on the phone, he's on the phone with the other kids, and she'll be like, screaming or doing something, then, so you got, you need, if you see it like with the other kid has another sibling, you need to help them. So it's easy to say. In life, it's hard to accept and talk to the kids. And I seen very good kids here. Like you understand a lot. You guys can volunteer. Welcome to volunteer in our program and a lot of other programs available. You can volunteer, so you will have more experience with them. And some families has marriage, divorce problem too. Like part of the family run away, and they will have to be a one parent and. Then financial impact is it's a big thing, because somebody has to stay with her. So after she comes to, now she's in school, so after 3:30, done. It's like school is done, somebody has to stay with her. I have to be there to receive her from the bus, then no work. So luckily we have a self-employed, it works for us, but not for all the parents. So and the other one is mental health. It's like if you don't come out from it, if you don't talk to the community, find a support, then it's affects. You don't know how mental thing affects. Stress makes it more, and then one day it's become a big issue. Then you cannot take care of your family and the other kid as well. So challenges in communities. That's a big thing. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys too. Is like, okay, it's hard for us to go to the restaurant. So we overcome, we pass those stages when, 10 years or 14 years ago, we had all these issues. Like, we go to the restaurant, like, she sometimes, get up and, start, no, I don't like this food. Then everybody turn around and look at you like, what are you doing? Why you guys are here? It's like, even, families I talk to, parents, moms cry, they say all these stories, like, families say, oh, don't bring your child for the birthday party, or come later after we cut the cake, or come later after the wedding is done. So there's so many crimes, mothers crying to other mothers, telling us the stories. We go through every day, we hear so many stories. Please guys, understand them, don't do that, try to help them, because they need to come out from the house. That's the break they are getting. Like, they like to participate in your wedding, participate in your community events. So, don't treat them bad. It's like you need to support them. We're going through so much. And family disconnect. That's become, this one too. It's like, brothers and sisters and uncles and aunties, like, okay, if they come, or they're gonna ruin our party. So they don't invite, or then we also just, back off and stay in our own world. So that also happens. I may take a little bit longer time, sorry guys. So I like to cover, I really like to use the opportunity you guys give us. So the helping your child with autism. So some parent steps I, put it here is like, be consistent, like, anything. If you see school is following, like, picture communication, please do that at home too, and anywhere outside. Like, you don't, give her excuse saying, oh, we forgot to bring the iPad. That's the way she or he communicates. Then he or she doesn't have that word to process to you. It's like, oh, I don't like this, or I need to go to washroom. So what's gonna happen is, little example, I'm the kid, I'm sitting here, I need a pencil. So I don't know the pick to show you, hey, I need a pencil. What I'm gonna see is like, look at you, oh, here's a pencil. I'm gonna run and grab that pencil because I need a pencil. So that's not my fault. It's like, you need a communication system for them to talk. So be considerate and follow, whatever school is doing, and stick with the schedule. Try to stick with the schedule, whatever, because they are, remember, routine oriented, like, they like the routines. And reward them, like, be specific when you reward. Like, okay, this is what, so they know what is a good behavior, what is a bad behavior. When you reward them, be specific to them. And the other one is like, create a home safety zone. Like, make sure it's like, I went through 2 incidents of mother become bald overnight. So like, she got a small, just paper cutting scissors, like the, the safety scissors. You call it safety scissors? No, she can cut it. So she was like, middle of the night, she woke up and she's like bored. So I was like 2 times. One when I was doing some education, it happens. I turn around like, okay, what happened? It's gone. So then she come back. She won't realize. She'll come back and say, oh, put my hair back.
Crazy.
Okay. So the other tip is find non-verbal way of cueing. Like, they might tell you, okay, I'm hungry. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I need this. So just pick on that. So don't ignore them. They call you and you are busy with their Facebook. She might be gone somewhere. So remember. Then the other thing is like, figure out like what's the motivation? What's the why they are doing this? This behavior comes out why? What is they don't like it? Is it a loud sound, or something is happening in the background, or something that might be it? So pay attention to those and make time for fun. Like, when you teach them, make it as a game, something that helps kids to learn more faster than just making it boring. So pay attention to your child's sensory sensitivities, like why. Then it's like it's easy for you to calm them down, or before some tantrum comes, you can cure them, like, okay, troubleshoot them easily. Hope I'm not boring everyone here. So I'm going to ask questions, okay? So I'm going to get your attention. Creating a personalized autism treatment plan is like, like we all gone through. The behavior management is there, speech therapy is there, play-based therapy is there. There's even a dog therapy, like, kids like dogs and they calm them. So they will bring, in Newmarket, Aurora, they have a place that they run that too. So there's that also available. And physiotherapy, occupational therapy, and nutrition therapy. Nutrition is very important because that helps them with the other treatments they are going through. So what are my child's strength? Find out those. What's the weakness? Find out those. What behaviors are causing the most problem? What important skill in my child is lacking? So in ADAIM you can find out that. So the other one is, how does my child learn best? Like, some mother learns with playing easily, she will like, some like to sit in a quiet place and focus. So learn that. This is for parents' tips. What does my child enjoy and stuff. Then the next one is like the support. So parents need a support. So please find the parent groups for supporting, because they have so much, they are keeping it inside. So they need to come out and talk to the parents, find the support groups. And the other one is respect care. Like, if you are in a family, like if you have someone, just offer them 2 hours, 1 hour, just a break. Little break makes big difference for mom like us or dad like him. It helps. Like, we need little help. Okay, can you guys go for shopping and come back? I'll take care of your kid. That's little respite care that gives them a little very good break for them. The other one is the individual and marital family counseling. There's counseling available. Don't think it's it's something that, oh, you shouldn't, don't hide it. It's nothing wrong with you guys. It's like like us. I went through all those. So you can go find a solution for the family. And this is a very nice thing I like, is like parental stress and autism is like a egg and yolk. So it's always together. It's everywhere you go, it's together. So the other one is like, I think a lot of no one talk about it. This is the important part. I'm facing it now. Is what happens after 21. So up to 21 years, kids are in high school. So high school is done, 21 comes, mother is graduating, she's 20, June 31st, she is home, complete graduation from high school, public school is done. Now we have to find a program, we have to pay, that's the main thing, we have to pay for the program. So that's the time it comes in, more important, a lot of people doesn't know. What happens when my child is no longer in school? Where he or she will be, no longer want to live with us. Not every kid is like, not like motherized. Like the other kids knows, they think like, okay, my brothers are not living with my mom. Why I am living with her? So I can do like some kids they can work, and so they wanted to move out. What happens then? Then the other one is like, what happens when we are getting old and we cannot longer care for them. And after us, and autism after age 21, continuing, like I'm continuing, find a job. So finding a job, day program for young adults who remains at home, moving away from home, community and recreational activities, outliving once the parents is gone. Okay, so this is concluding, this is one of the reason we created our organization. We are running in Markham, covering Richmond Hill and Newmarket and everywhere, trying to help, help the parents to have, parent groups, and so they can share their information. They get parent-to-parent information, like helps. It's not in the internet, or you won't find it from the doctor, because one mom says, oh, this works for my mom. my daughter, I'll do this for this type of behavior. That it's not written anywhere. That's mom to mom. It helps a lot, and that's the one reason. And the other one is like a lot of parents doesn't know, moms or dads doesn't know this. I a lot of complaint I seen is like, oh, we don't know there's a tax credit. So we don't know tax credit, we don't know there's a funding available for respite care. So there's a lot of things, and there's like RESP, there's a RDSP. We don't know. That's you put some money, then government give you grant and bond back to you. That's you save for after they old age. So we don't know how long they will live. Then a lot of I seen a lot of parents like they are very old and their sons are like son or daughter is like adult, and they are caring for them, and sometimes I see them parent and mom and dad are carrying to lift and transporting here and there. So there's a lot of things available, find out, or I'm also available like the other Sumati told you guys, there's other organizations like SAC, OCTE, there's other organizations available too. We are specific to, we are trying to get Tamil community together, so we feel, there's mom, when you have a daughter, we think something different. So we are a little bit worried after 21 because not knowing the other part of the life. So we want to be careful, okay, where she belongs to, with the who she's friendly with, or what type of group, so we can have her like a social group, or we can have her like overnight camps a little bit. We need to prepare them what's after 20, after us, what is going to happen. That's our worry. So we are trying to help them, prepare them, making them trying to get more independent, so they can live their lives, so they are not depending on their siblings or their families and stuff. Like a little bit help they need. They continuously need help and support, but whatever they also like to do their own things. So we respect them and try to tell them okay, we can train them. So we are trying to train them little jobs like folding towels on a fitness center. So these are little jobs that they can learn and they can do, and little packing. And I take her and other kids to the temple, Richmond Hill Temple, to pack Tirunuru and ash little the thing, and the kungumam in little packs. So, and we put the trays, banana, apple, and this for the puja trays. We arrange them. So you can take them for volunteer work in a lot of places, train them. That will help. And there's other workplaces they take, like Salvation Army and other places, and like the other person said, like community living is there. There's so many help there to train you for work, send someone with you for work, and help you filling forms and stuff, and even us do the same thing. We are like a central point of giving you. We don't give you money, but we tell you, okay, you can get this funding available, not for everyone. There's a lot of cuts and stuff, but you might be eligible for this type of fund, or a lot of information we can help you. And kids, asking you, if you guys want to volunteer, please welcome to volunteer with our organization. Like we will give a high school, you need a volunteer hours, we can give you